Procrastination is killing your business, it's killing your mindset, and it's killing your feeling of self-worth. So today, I'm going to help you beat procrastination. No, I take that back. Today, I'm going to teach you how to curb stomp procrastination once and for all into the oblivion. How y'all doing? Dave Allred, the Real Barman here. And I just want to say that I would have liked to have gotten to this video and these lessons to you sooner, but, I kept putting them off because I had better things to do, like, binge watch The Office reruns. Okay, that's a little procrastination humor for you, in case you didn't get it and you're as dull as a block of ice. All right, so now that we're loosened up, let's begin. All right, here's the problem with procrastination, besides the obvious, which is that you don't get shit done and then things go to hell. Okay, the worst part of procrastination is how it makes you feel about yourself. Because if you aren't completing the tasks in your job and in your life, those tasks that you know are important to your success, you soon get so far behind that it's impossible to climb out of that hole of shame that you feel. It's downward momentum. Okay, not to mention, you'll get yelled at by your boss for not doing your job, or the adverse effects on your health because you're putting off eating right or going to the gym. Okay, the shame is the worst part. At least for me it is, when I'm putting shit off. Okay, believe me, I'm not just talking about you. I've been there too. We've all been there. Okay, so the first step to beating procrastination is to admit that you're a procrastinator.
Hi, my name is Vicky, and I'm an addict.
It's that simple. Just admitting it brings it to light. And once you shine a light on something, it can't hide anywhere. Okay, it can't cause unseen damage. Okay, so right off the bat, be like, I suck right now. All right, because I keep putting shit off. Okay, done. I admit it. Okay, now what can I do to stop sucking right now? Because sucking sucks. All right, well, first off, why do we procrastinate in the first place? Why do we put things off that we know need to get done? Okay, when we know there's going to be negative consequences. Well, it's really pretty basic. Putting out maximum, excuse me, I had to cut out my coughing spasm. Putting out maximum effort is hard. Okay, effort equals energy. Okay, not just physical effort, mental effort as well. In fact, mental effort is usually harder to get for than physical effort. And for big jobs or tasks that take massive effort, that means you have to get your motivation up to expend massive energy. Okay, just the thought of it creates overwhelm in your brain. And when you get overwhelmed, you feel like you just want to crawl through a sewer grate and hope an alligator eats you for lunch. Okay, so enough of why you put shit off. How in the hell do you squash this horrible feeling and get yourself motivated to get things done? Okay, so here we go. First off, get out a notebook. Okay, pause the video and get something to write with and on. Okay, don't put it off. Don't procrastinate. Do it now. Got it? Okay, so step one, I want you to make a giant to-do list. In other words, you probably have a lot to do in your life and it's just sitting up there in your head. So I want you to grab a sheet of paper and just start listing everything that you need to get done. Everything. Get it out of your head and onto paper so you can see it. And you might want to categorize it. A work-related list, a personal health list, an at-home list. There's cleaning or organizing you need to do, or stuff you have to do for your kids. However you want to do it. Okay? But get it all down so it's in front of you. Just like let it spew out of your brain like a fire hydrant that bursts on a hot summer day. All right, now, this is a channel for bar and restaurant owners and managers, so I'm not sure what your task list would look like exactly, but maybe you've been wanting to implement an email and text marketing campaign to get people into your restaurant, or a new promotion. Maybe you want to complete a training program for when you hire employees, or an employee handbook for the staff, or systemizing your business, or you need to get a new menu out. Okay, these things are looming in your brain, so get them down on paper. Okay, so now that you have a big to-do list, step two is I want you to designate a timestamp for each task. In other words, categorize each task by when you're going to tackle each one. Okay, so start by marking everything on this task list that you can do tomorrow or today if you're starting now. Then choose the ones that you'll get to this week. Then the ones you'll get to next week. Then maybe you have big ones that aren't quite a priority just yet, So maybe you put like December next to those or whatever month you're getting to them. List when you will do each of these tasks and get to them based on the timestamp. Now, these are the first two steps for when you're starting from scratch, like right now today. All right, this isn't something you need to do every day or even every week, but I would suggest that once per month, on the first of the month, you make another big to-do list and break down the timestamps, because every month, new big things are coming into your life, right? And it's coming into your work that you need to do, you need to get to. And I'm telling you, just getting things out of your head and onto paper is so liberating on your mind that you're not going to believe it. Okay, so then you clear your mind each month and you organize your tasks. It just feels so good. That makes sense? Okay, so now let's move into more of your daily routine to help you wipe out procrastination that you'll use on an ongoing basis. All right, that starts with step 3, which is each day write your to-do list the night before you go to bed. Okay, by doing this before you go to bed, you are forced to decide exactly what you're going to do when you wake up and what your day looks like. Okay, indecision is one of the biggest factors causing you to procrastinate. Okay, by writing them down, writing your tasks down the night before, you not only know exactly what you're doing when you wake up, but you'll sleep better. Because once again, all that noise is out of your head and put down on paper. All right, step 4, you're going to prioritize your task list now. In what order are you going to tackle these tasks? Well, let me help you. Here's the rule. Whatever is the biggest, most dark cloud looming over your head task, do that first. Okay, the beginning of the day is when you have the most energy and the most mental energy. Okay, there's one exception here though. On your daily task list, any task you have that will take less than 2 minutes, you do those first. Okay, you might have none or you might have like 4. Okay, if you have 4, take like 8 to 10 minutes to complete those and you just wipe them out. All right, this gets them out of your head, it reduces overwhelm, and it gives you momentum, and it makes your brain happy to complete tasks and mark them off. And we want to make our brain happy. Okay, then move right on to the big daddy task and dive in without thinking about it. Okay, once you get into the task for like 5 to 10 minutes, you'll be fully involved, fully engaged, and that momentum will allow you to produce some great work. And as a result, you're going to feel great about yourself. Okay, step 5, chunking. This is sort of a sister step to step 4 because it's a form of organizing, but chunking is extremely important when you have a giant task to do or multiple giant tasks. Nothing causes procrastination more than a big, giant, shitty task you have to do. Okay, but if you can break it down into smaller chunks, smaller tasks, it will be a lot less daunting. Okay, for instance, if your goal is to systemize your entire restaurant, that's a big matzo ball sitting out there. All right, so you're going to chunk those tasks down. For instance, today I'm going to list out all of the procedures and job tasks and responsibilities of the managers. I'm going to take care of that. Tomorrow I'm going to do the same thing for the servers. Wednesday I'm going to do the busboys. Then I'll systemize my finances starting on Monday, what we do to track our finances on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis, and what tasks need to be done for each of those. List out what you're going to do day by day, then work your ass off to get that task done on the day you say you're going to do it. And before you know it, your entire business will be systemized. Chunking is magical. Okay, and then check it off your list. Okay, that's the best feeling in the world. All right, number 6, eliminate distractions. This one you take lightly, I'm sure of it. All right, that goddamn phone that you pull out of your pocket every 12 seconds is killing you. All right, those multiple tabs you have opened on your computer browser, killing you. All right, when it comes to start your to-do list, turn off your phone. All right, only use one tab on your computer. Stop letting your mind wander. And if you need your phone for work, then keep it on, but do not, I repeat, do not answer personal texts or emails or get on TikTok or whatever. I swear to God, I'll come through the screen, or if you're listening on a podcast, I will come through your speakers and murder you where you stand. Okay, there's nothing more detrimental to derailing your productivity and dragging you back into the quicksand of procrastination than distractions. So create an environment where you eliminate all distractions until you complete all those tasks. All right, and then that leads us to step 7, reward yourself. And this might seem sort of silly, but when you know you have a reward waiting for you at the end of your task, it keeps you going. It keeps the momentum of your day going. Okay, it's the carrot that keeps your brain moving forward. Okay, I'm not sure what your reward might be. Perhaps it's an ice cream sundae from Baskin Robbins. Maybe it's a facial or a pedicure. Maybe it's a glass of wine or a whiskey slushie, right? But whatever it is, you are not allowed to have your reward until the task is finished. Okay, not 98% of the way finished. It has to be 100% finished and marked off your list. If you cheat this, it tells your mind that it's okay not to finish the task, and it begins to reprogram the brain into procrastinating again. It makes it okay. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you do this for at least 21 days straight, if you follow the strategy I've laid out here today, you will create a powerful habit that will be ingrained in you. Okay, it will actually be harder not to do the routine than slack off, because your brain likes routine, and when a habit becomes stitched into your fabric, it becomes part of you. Okay, it becomes a part of your identity, and it's much easier to keep doing it. In fact, it's harder not to do it at that point. Momentum is everything. Okay, what we're doing here is we're actually breaking the habit of procrastination, which is powerful. Okay, once you do that, you will not only be mega productive, but your life will improve, your business will improve, and you'll start feeling amazing about yourself. Okay, you'll feel on top of the world. I promise you. All right, so I hope this helped. Now, stop messing around and watching YouTube videos. Stop procrastinating. Start filling out that giant to-do list so you can get some momentum going. You got it? All right, I want to thank you for hanging out with me today. I am going to see you next time. I'm out.